Thank
Yes.
you so much,
Thank
Uma,
you
for
so
giving me
much.
this opportunity to share my journey. Um, Hi, dear ladies. Um, I have been, I, I was going through a phase around Jan 14 with lot of health issues. I never joined the Navitae program for weight loss because from my BMI, I was only 4 kgs away. I was 57.3 when I joined, and my target weight is 53. But I had all the other issues. I had a lot of health issues going on, especially after I got the COVID during the second during the Delta. That hit me a bit badly. Otherwise, yeah, health issues or the parameters were down. I had a lot of aches and pains. You name it, I had all of those. So yeah. So and I was just going through a bit downtime around January 14th, and I was browsing, I was looking at some social media, and suddenly I saw Ruma coming up, and she spoke all that like an angel. She came to me that day because I felt at that day I was thinking, I think it's time. I did have these issues in October, and I was doing something about it from October to Jan. But instead of helping, it all increased from October to Jan. And that day I was just thinking that I wish I get some help. I think it's time that I reach out for help because till today I've never joined any group for weight loss or anything as such. So I was just asking God that I wish I get some help, and this Duma comes up on Instagram. It was really like a godsend that day for me, and I just joined without even thinking about it. So I had some inhibitions because I have an ACL tear, and I did hear her saying a lot of things about squatting and things like that. I have a shoulder pain where I couldn't move. I like a frozen shoulder. I couldn't move my shoulder. And I saw all this exercise we're talking of. I said, how am I ever going to do it? Right? I couldn't even lift my leg. I can't jump. I can't run. Um, and she spoke of the right things, the words that I wanted to hear about muscle building, because every time I go to a doctor's place, they say, your muscles are very weak. You need to build your muscles. And all the right things that I wanted to hear, Ruma mentioned, the estrogen levels going low during menopause time, the muscles, how important it is to boost your metabolism. I am a hyperthyroid. I have for the past 20 years, I have been hyperthyroid. My cholesterol levels were kind of little bit high, around 140 something. I was on the borderline diabetes, pre-diabetic, I would say. Uric acid was high. And I had sciatica around 3 years back, due to which I had to forcefully resign from a role that was I was doing well in my career. I was already a vice president. And I had to resign because I had to travel long distances. And yeah, suddenly my sciatica was to give in, and I had to stop the car at the side of the road, and I had to do all the stretches, take for a few minutes, I have to stop and then start driving. So all that was really taking a toll on me. I resigned. And then, yeah, I resigned, and then the first COVID happened, and thanks to COVID. So the last 3 years has been a little bit downfall. And now, what really, and even I was still I joined us in silver, and within a month, I just the basic stuff, nothing big, just the food habits, the sunlight, the morning routines, and the exercises. That did wonders for me. I love the Navitae app. That because that is my motivation for me. Every time I look in the morning, what's the task for me today, and the graphs, all that is really motivates me. And today I can proudly say that I have reached up to FU3. I am doing FU3, all the exercises in FU3. It is tough. FU3, this is the first week of FU3, right? Or last week. And I think the first time I struggled a bit, but today was the second week, and I think I did everything that is FU3 is asking me to do. I was shocked that I'm able to do it. So if I can do it with my ACL tape, and it again, last month, my ACL tape again gave in, and without doing anything, I was just coming down the stairs, and it just buckled in. And but the good part is, I recovered within 3 days. This time the recovery was much faster. Last time it would take 2 to 3 weeks, and the fourth day I was walking. I was doing healthathon at that time. My leaders would know that I was struggling, and the fourth day, with all the support of my leaders in healthathon, I started. First day I did walking, and then I started. Fifth day, started doing exercises, and I think within a week I was back in action. So that's the recovery I would talk of. And and I did my complete health checkup last month, um, sometime in March, and all my parameters, my LDL has reduced quite a bit from 140 to 125. My triglycerides were around 220 something. I was much below 100. LDL is 100, whatever below the norm. I was no more pre-diabetic. I was 5.8. Now I'm 5.5. My HbA1c is. Yeah, but I did do a mistake, a few issues. Last 1 month, I gave in to mangoes and all that, the mango season. And of course, summer holidays, it slightly increased to 5.6, but I'm okay. At least I'm still in the borderline. I'm still there. But actually, I know what I did wrong. And that was a conscious decision I took, an informed decision. So I'm okay with that. I know once the mango season is done, I'll be back in action. I know what to do to bring it back. And the most important, I already reached my target weight. I am 53 around 2 weeks back. I already reached my target weight, but I did not announce it because I wanted to be stable. I wanted to make sure that I am there stable for some time before. I didn't want it to be, up and down. So last 2 weeks, I did go through the modules of how to maintain your weight once you reach your target weight, and I think, over did a few places. I did few mistakes here and there, so it went back to 53.5. But I do know what to bring it back. So half kg I increased. So I wanted to bring it back to 53 before I announced. Yeah, but I will be by the time this 21-day challenge. I'm so sure in the next 1 week I can come back to 53. So yeah. Did I miss anything? Let me just see. Another one important thing I really wanted to share this. So before joining Navitae, every alternate month, I used to go for every other month. There'll be lots of aches and pains. I used to keep going to physiotherapy sessions. Just before, even in December first week, I had again an ACL tear. And I used to run to the physiotherapy and get a full 1 week, 10 days of physiotherapy. From January till today, even when I got an ACL tear last month, I didn't go to physiotherapy. I managed on my own, not one physiotherapy session. I know what to do. And all those exercises are there and it's guiding me. I know what to do and at my own pace, right? And with the ice packs and all of that, and no medication at all. Not one medication I have taken except my hypothyroid. I have not taken any medication from January. No, not even, and I used to be bloated. I had gas, and I've not taken even one gas tablet from January. So those are my takeaways from this program.
Wow, 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 Subhashini, so many things. You are like that, when you were saying, I felt you are like that volcano. And then when it comes out, cholesterol gaya, triglyceride gaya, oh my
There are so many things. I don't know where to start and where to end. I just have been seeing a lot of progress when people see me. Yesterday, there was a small function. I went there and they said, "Are you Subhashini? Look at the transformation. What have you done to yourself?" So what have you been doing? So I've been only getting, during when I had food poisoning last month, people said, "Are you doing the right thing? I think you should stop," and all of that. But yesterday when they saw me, they said, "Whatever you're doing, please continue. It is working for you." I can see the change in myself too. Yeah, and I'm able to get back into all my old clothes and all the formal clothes that. I joined my work, by the way. I took a break of 3 years when I had, when I resigned, I said, no, this is not me. I'm not someone who can sit idle. And so I started my own. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. So I said, let me try the other side of the world. So I opened my own cafe. I said, no, non-IT industry. I wanted something different. And I learned the food industry and I started my own cafe. But thanks to COVID, within 3 months of starting my cafe, first COVID lockdown happened. And I still ran the whole show during COVID. And immediately after COVID, I got a job. I don't know where. I opened a new shop, a large shop, suddenly a large cafe I opened. And I get a call. I was driving down one day and I get a call saying, "Do you want to come back?" I didn't apply and I got a very good offer today. I joined a pharma company, but in the IT side of it, the other side of the world. I've always been in the services industry and I got the other side. I'm able to implement what I have always been on the services side and see how the other side looks like. Yes, I'm not the same level in terms of designation. I am 2 levels down, but it doesn't really matter to me about what my position or my designation is. I'm back in the industry and I wanted something to keep me going. So I'm happy doing what I want. I got a very good team, whom no politics, very very lovely team. And now Navitae both came at the same time, and I'm really really happy inside personally. I'm actually a person who don't open up much unless asked. I'm a very shy. I'm not an introvert, but at the same time, I don't open up much. So you will not see me talking too much, but when I start, I don't stop. Okay.
That's so wonderful,
So that's me.
Subhashini. Lovely to hear you and love to hear all your updates and more power and abundance and glory and health and everything your way. Everybody, IJM Subhashini in the comment box, please. IJM Subhashini. Thank you so
Uh,
much,
thank you.
Subhashini.
Thank you. One quiz question to everyone. Can you guess my age?
39.
Oh wow! 5 plus 25. Okay. By the way, I have a 20-year-old daughter. Okay.
You're always 20, always 20. We
Oh
are
wow!
always
Who's the
20.
Suprita? Okay, she's close. I'm 54, and I even got I didn't have my period from the past 4 years. I even got my periods last month after 2 years of gap. Too. My estrogen levels improved, and I got my periods too.
That's so funny. I hope you have fun with that, Subhashini.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much,
Thank you, guys.
Subhashini.
Thank you so much, and
Thank
thank
you
you,
so
Ruma,
much. Love
for
you. All.
being there for me when I wanted you badly. Yeah.
Thank
Thanks.
you so much,
Thank
Subhashini.
you.
Thank you. This